I am Adityanath Jha and this is the Xiaomi Redmi Note 5. So guys, the Xiaomi Redmi Note 5 comes with a 5.99-inch 1080p display at Full HD plus 2160 by 1080p resolution, 18:9 aspect ratio, 2.5D curved glass, and it definitely looks good to see. Almost the same as the Redmi Note 5 Pro, and the looks and feel of this device are great. And it's a little bit on the heavier side at 181 grams, and if you put a case and cover on it, it might get a little bit more heavy, but I felt that the in-hand feel of the device was quite great. And if we talk about other hardware things, it comes with on-screen capacitive buttons. At the back there's the fingerprint sensor, the camera, and the dual tone LED flash. On the left hand side there's the hybrid SIM tray slot, and if you look closely at the right hand side there's the power button and the volume rocker. There are little to no antenna bands on the overall design of the phone, just on the top and the bottom, and on the top there's the infrared sensor, microphone, and 3.5mm jack. The camera bump is not that much protruding out as compared to the Redmi Note 5 Pro. And if we talk about the internal hardware specifications, it comes with an octa-core Snapdragon 625 chipset, Adreno 506 GPU, 64 GB or 32 GB of internal storage, and 3 GB or 4 GB of RAM. If we talk about few other things like the sensors, then it comes with almost every sensor that you need for a great smartphone experience. So that's covered. If you talk about the performance of this phone, it scored 76,402 on the Antutu benchmark, and we already know that the Snapdragon 625 is a very capable chipset for day-to-day usage. If we talk about the MIUI 9 experience, it's smooth, good as before, but Android 8.0 Oreo update is not here yet, and it's still on Android 7.1.2 Nougat. Now let's talk about the camera for this device. It comes with a 12 megapixel primary camera with a f2.2 aperture, 1.25 micrometer pixel size, has face detection autofocus, dual LED dual tone flash. And if I talk about the picture quality, it was good, acceptable, but nothing like the Redmi Note 5 Pro. And the front camera of the smartphone is also acceptable, but nothing really great. And if I talk about the back camera, it was capable of shooting up to 1080p HD videos, as well as the front camera is also capable of shooting up to 1080p HD videos. But without the EIS as seen on the Redmi Note 5 Pro, this camera is not as spectacular as it could be. It comes with a non-removable lithium polymer 4000 mAh battery, which would easily last you throughout the day because MIUI 9 is a very optimized experience. And if we talk about few other staple features like touch to zoom in so that the videos fill in the whole 18:9 aspect ratio screen, they are all out there. And if we talk about few other things like the speaker quality etc., that was good, it was loud enough, and I found that the MIUI experience is still as smooth as before. Nothing is really out of place, and the smartphone experience is very smooth, no issues in that. But I feel that they should have updated it to Android Oreo. Still, I think that maybe within this year they would update it to Android Oreo. Let's hope for the best. And other than that, I feel that this smartphone does not have many cons, but the fact that there is a Redmi Note 4 Pro out there, which is its higher sibling and has better options, is something that makes this smartphone a little bit redundant. It would be available at a price of 9,999 for the 3 GB RAM variant and 11,999 for the 4 GB RAM variant. Black, gold, light blue, and rose gold colors would be available for this smartphone, and I feel that the pricing is definitely good for this one. And an ultra slim case would be available free inside the box, so that's a good point. I feel that for this price, it's a great phone, but the fact that you can expand your budget and buy something like the Redmi Note 5 Pro in the similar budget is something that makes me want to not recommend this phone to a lot of people like you. So guys, this was it for this video. In case you like this video, don't forget to like it, don't forget to subscribe to Inspire to Rise for more awesome tech reviews like this one, which are very detailed and in-depth. And no matter what you do, stay inspired to rise.